Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation, Asia Pacific. Anita, welcome to join our interview program. We want to first thank you for supporting us. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Thank you, Roger, for this opportunity. My name is Anita Manwani, and I have been in Silicon Valley for many, many decades, way before some of the freeways were in place. But my story kind of goes back a long ways. I came here as a student, and now currently, I'm the CEO and founder of a lab information management solution software company. The company is called Relims. We are doing business as Relims, though we started out as Karobar Business Solutions. And prior to that, I was a senior executive with Agilent Technologies and Hewlett Packard. And prior to that, I was in a startup in a robotics company. And I have two hats. My other job, which is a voluntary job, is the president of TAI Silicon Valley. And TAI has been around for 30 years. So we'll talk about that, later on in this conversation.
Discussion topic: roles of early customers in our market expansion.
Would you kind of share with us your lessons of this process of exploring and evaluating various adjacent opportunities, and what's the lessons, because that's also very, very important issues many startup companies will face. So do you have any kind of a lessons to share with us about the approach, about the process of evaluating, testing, and growing these different and new areas, and also making adjustments?
So, one of the lessons that I learned very early in my corporate career, and I was very happy that I worked for a company like Hewlett Packard, where the lesson was customer is always right, number one. And the number two lesson was, in order to succeed in selling, you must be a partner and a trusted advisor first. It's not just one transaction. And so the approach we took was the team embraced that completely. And we had key members of our team who were supporting and, talking to the customers as they were kind of deploying solutions and so on. So on a technical side, they were all trusted advisors. From a business perspective and a process perspective, I also spent a lot of time making sure that I could build that trusted advisor relationship with at least a couple of the labs in each of the verticals, so that we could share with them best practices that we had learned from other labs, so they could see the value in kind of getting our opinions, but also they would share with us some of their challenges and some of the innovative workflows that had to be put in place during pandemic. And we had these trusted labs gave us the opportunity. These trusted partnerships with these labs gave us the opportunity to really design these processes. So that was a lesson that got reinforced in my entrepreneurial career, but it was a lesson that I had learned early on in my corporate career.
Oh, that's great. So in other words, actually, you basically, when you explore these different fields, opportunities, you heavily rely on the partners. These are different labs to kind of co-develop, work together to help you get into these different spaces. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. So initially, like in cannabis and hemp, we had a very good partner, and we still work with this lab. And even in COVID, the first couple of customers in COVID, I mean, we were doing enabling testing at schools, in public sites, in Hollywood studios, in exercise studios. These are all very different scenarios where you don't know the name of the person who's going to walk in. There is no patient ID, which you traditionally rely on in the healthcare space. So we had to come up with some. So the business workflows were ones that we developed from our company, but the challenges and the process that they shared with us was so valuable. And oftentimes it's not just the technical product, it is the use case that includes the entire process and how the product is going to be used, that allows you to really make your product a differentiated product of value to the customer.
Thank you for watching.